Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. video. We got a doozy here today, and like always, we got a guest with us, and we got the boss, of course, with us. But like always, we got Queen of the Money Team, Coco. Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, people? Happy to be here. Just happy to be talking about something we all love, crypto.
What's up? You got the boss with me. Say what's up to the people, boss.
Yes. Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. We appreciate you guys being here. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Do your research, read the white papers, do whatever you got to do. Take action, man. This thing is coming to an end, guys. It's been a long time, but it's coming to an end. I'm excited about that. Welcome to the channel, guys. And hope you guys doing good.
I hope everyone, had a good Thanksgiving. For the first time, I tasted some red velvet, sweet potato pie for the first time. That was like a combined one, so that was pretty good. How was you guys Thanksgiving, by the way, boss?
It was awesome, dude. I had the wife, I had the two boys, man, and as soon as we finished, eating, we had a little gun fights or whatever, just running around and shooting a little plastic balls. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
What about you, Coco?
Yeah, I was working Thanksgiving, trying to get them funds, man. Yeah, I worked on Thanksgiving.
I hear you. Okay, hopefully next year will be different, man.
It will be different.
Yes,
there you go.
There you go.
It will be different. So, guys, what I'm gonna get into now, the Sam Bateman Freeman videos. I'm gonna try to do like 2 minutes each video, and like I said, it's crazy, man. And crypto space is talking about it, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna play this video for you guys right quick.
There's a generous view, and the generous view is that you are a young man who made a series of terrible, very, very bad decisions. The less generous view is that you have committed a massive fraud, that this is a Ponzi scheme, a manipulation of the system. And I want to start there because I think that there's so many people who have that question, which is, what is this? And what did happen?
Yeah, look, thanks for having me. And at the end of the day, I was CEO of FTX. And that means whatever happened, wherever it happened, I had a duty. I had a duty to all of our stakeholders, to our customers, our creditors. I had a duty to our employees, to our investors, and to the regulators in the world to do right by them, to make sure the right things happened at the company. And clearly, I didn't do a good job of that. Clearly, I made a lot of mistakes or things I would give anything to be able to do over again. I didn't ever try to commit fraud on anyone. I was excited about the prospects of FTX a month ago. I saw it as a thriving, growing business. I was shocked by what happened this month. And, reconstructing it, where there are things I wish I had done differently.
Well, let's talk about some of the things you would want to have done differently. But I don't want this to be an abstraction for folks, because it's a lot of big numbers and often doesn't feel human. One of the letters I got, I want to read to you, Sam, because it's from a gentleman who said that he lost his life savings. And the subject line is, Sam Bankman-Fried stole $2 million from me. Says, Andrew, can you please ask SBF why he decided to steal my life savings?
Oh, wow.
And the $10 billion more from customers to give to his hedge fund, Alameda. Can you ask him why his hedge fund was leveraging long all of these S coins? I'm going to keep it polite for the kids. Please ask him if he thinks what happened was fraud. These are the kinds of letters that I've been getting repeatedly over the past several days. What do you tell this man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm deeply sorry about what happened. here's, the long and short of what happened. And I'll start by saying, just to make a distinction here, you look at the US platform, you look at the international platform. The US platform, it's a US regulated platform with American users. To my knowledge, that's fully solvent, that's fully funded. And, I believe that withdrawals could be opened up today, and
Yeah, boss. Let's go to this other one. I'm not gonna, let's go to the other one.
A lot of people look at you and see Bernie Madoff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's who I am at all, but I understand why they're saying that. People lost money, and people lost a lot of money. And I mean, at the end of the day, look, there's a question of what happened and why, and who did what caused the meltdown. And I think that reads very differently, right? When you look at the classic Bernie Madoff story, there was no real business there. The whole thing, as I understand it, I think was just one big Ponzi scheme, right? FTX, that was a real business.
He was at the top of the cryptocurrency world. 30-year-old billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried.
You just need FTX.
It's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so.
Super Bowl ads, naming stadiums, Steph Curry, Gisele Bündchen.
We did a lot of things to try and bolster our reputation, to try and, help our brand.
But in the early morning hours of November 11th, it all came to an end when FTX filed for bankruptcy and Bankman-Fried stepped down as CEO amid reports of FTX customer funds being used to pay Alameda Research creditors. This confirmed by former Alameda CEO Carolyn Ellison during an early November video meeting with employees. Alameda, the crypto trading firm also founded by Bankman-Fried. ABC News reached out to Carolyn Ellison for comment, but has not heard back.
One of the reasons FTX went bankrupt is because FTX deposits were used to pay Alameda's creditors. Carolyn Ellison said you knew about that. Is that true?
Best I can tell, Alameda did have a big position open on FTX. That position, I think, was, very over-collateralized a year ago. There was a total market collapse and, specifically a large correlated collapse in its assets, over the last month and to some extent over the last year that, threatened that position quite a bit. And I think that's, as best I understand, a lot of what happened there.
I am no cryptocurrency expert. I'm no finance expert, but I don't think you answered my question.
Guys, watch this.
Did you know that FTX deposits were used to pay off Alameda creditors?
I don't know of FTX deposits being used to pay off Alameda creditors. Are you, which creditors are you referring to?
Carolyn Ellison said that you all knew that these funds were put into Alameda. They were the funds owned by your depositors.
So I can't speak for who knew what. A lot of the customers on FTX did have, borrows either, in dollars or Bitcoin or euros.
But as you know, the FTX terms of service tell the people who signed up, none of the digital assets in your account are the property of or shall be or may be loaned to FTX trading.
I'll leave it right there, guys. I will leave it right there. Let me start with Queen of the Money Team. What do you think about these clips right there?
That guy is guilty, and he's shady, and it's sad that he's sitting up there avoiding the question. He didn't answer none of the questions. Matter of fact, he answered the question with a question, and that just goes to show you how corrupt. And this is why we needed this case to happen with XRP. Watching them clips just made me cringe, man. Because a lot of that is going on and there's more to come. That's how I feel about it.
Boss,
It's crazy though how, you know, like I said, people are really trying, man. They trying to do the right thing and they trying to take their money that they work hard for all their lives, man, and trying to invest the money and trying to make money on their money. Now you have, you know, people like this guy, man, you know, you saying that you don't you was not aware or you don't know that you was using customer funds, but if you look at the BlockFi situation, right, you was trying to bail them out, but one of the things, the stipulation that you told them was for them to deposit their customer funds into your account. So how do you not know about that, yo? Like we got to use common sense here, right? So how do you not know that the funds were being used when you told BlockFi that's what they got to do for you to go ahead and save them? You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And now the thing with these people, man, you know, as soon as something goes bad, man, now you want to throw everybody under the bus. You don't want to take no accountability for nothing that you did. Like the girl was your girlfriend and she was a CEO, but now you're trying to throw her under the bus. Like you had no idea what was going on, but you're supposed to be the CEO, the head honcho running things. You don't have no accountant, nothing, man. Like what kind of business that was? Like all these billionaires, these big conglomerate companies are investing in your company and they don't do something called a vetting process. Don't you got to vet the company to see, like, before I give you this 400 500 million, let me vet you to see who you saying you are, that's who you are. Like they don't do that, man. They all in bed together, man. They
They
all in
are.
bed together.
Yeah, and that is something I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all, we're gonna talk about it, but I got this other video with John Deaton, you know, he's saying something, but let's check it out.
Crypto Law founder John Deaton. And John, Sam Bankman-Fried, he continues to suck all the oxygen out of the room. He keeps casting this dark shadow over the entire crypto world. So my question is why isn't he doing the perp walk yet? You know, I mean, really, it's like, it's just, you think of all these sort of things and, you know, I mean, I just don't recall Bernie Madoff, you know, making the rounds like this. And again, from a journalistic point of view, you probably want to interview these folks, but other people are wondering, really, billions are missing. Why is this guy walking around?
You brought up Bernie Madoff. He was arrested the day after, you know, he confessed.
Right.
Sam Bankman-Fried has confessed in his Twitter feed and everything else. Charles, I don't know, but there's two things you can do it. What I would do is you arrest now. There's enough information under 18 U.S.C. 1343. That's the wire fraud statute. There's enough for the fraud statute. He went around looking like crypto savior, pretending to be crypto savior, and he goes to BlockFi and says, I'll give you this loan, but you have to deposit your client money in my FTX account. And then, of course, he steals that money to run his Ponzi hedge fund. So if I were in charge, I'd have had him arrested, introduce him to a 3x5 cell, remind him of what Russ Ulbricht, who did much less with Silk Road, is serving 2 life sentences plus 40 years.
I'm hearing more and more about that. People are really you know, it's a story we all kind of forgot about. And I want to bring you back and talk more specifically about that. But there's just so many headlines. This interview with Sam Bankman-Fried, if you had a chance to ask him any questions right now, what do you want to hear? What hasn't he blurted out yet that we need to know?
Great question. The first thing, I get him to agree that the user agreement specified that the funds were client-only funds. And so he then commandeered those funds illegally and then sent them to Alameda. That needs to be brought up. Second, he had a back door. That back door allowed him to conceal the transfers from FTX to Alameda. But he claims, Charles, that he doesn't know how to code.
Yeah.
So who did it? Who did it? He needs to ask
what,
those
though?
questions.
So that's John Deaton. Thanks for having. He said thanks for having my I guess at CB Payne, and thanks for your asking the right questions and always looking out for the individual investors who seems to always get screwed over at the end. So basically, what it is, guys, is that like I say, it was me and you. People keep saying we would have been under the jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's not no under the jail, but we'd have been in confinement, lockdown, whatever you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try, asking for an extra trade. whatever, man. You know, that was us. And like I said, and Kevin O'Leary, I ain't gonna put that out there like that. I ain't gonna put it on this show. He said that he believed the guy's telling the truth. This is what he's saying. Even though he lost billions from this guy, he still believes the man is telling the truth. You know, but what about the teachers who lost their pension plan in this thing? You know, what about them that now they got nothing to look to? What you go ahead, boss?
$100 million, man. One thing that we're seeing that's very consistent with these guys, man. Like they think that they're above the law, and Mike Novogratz confirmed it. Rich people don't go to jail. They just don't. And that's the problem, man. The law in their eye doesn't apply to everybody. They think they're above it, and that's kind of crazy, man. And I understand Charles asked John Deaton a question, but my question to Sam is it worth it, man? Is it really worth it what you did? Because I watched a documentary on Madoff. Dude, when he did what he did, your wife divorced you. You had two sons. One son died of a heart attack, and the other one committed suicide, and you died in jail. So everything that you did, was it really worth it, man? Now, you really think you're that protected? You don't think, like, as soon as something happens, these people are going to flip on you?
Yep.
No matter if your dad or mom are lawyers or they're well-connected? Even if you go to jail, you might get pardoned, but how about your conscience? Do you even have one? And these guys, they don't. They don't have no conscience.
They don't have one. Like I say, they don't have one. You know, and with that, you know, he paid a lot of senators in the campaign and whatever guys, and I'm surprised he's not arrested, but it'd been, like I keep saying, it'd been Ray Ray or somebody, it'd been a rap. So it is what it is. What you got? You think you got something to say, Coco?
I just feel like all the commonality that the boss he called attention to, all of them feel like they're above the law. So until they start examples, even the guy Gary Gensler, look what he did. Look what he did. Why he's not in jail? They have this case going on. A lot of people lost money. A lot of people lost money based off his actions. They're going after celebrities trying to sue them for pennies, which does not matter. But why isn't Gary Gensler in jail? He should be. And all of them feel like they're above the law. So it's like I'm happy certain things now are happening, and it's bringing awareness to it, and it's opening everybody's eyes up about how everything is really being played, right before us. So hopefully moving forward, we're gonna have to clean this up because this is bad.
And I believe XRP is just the XRP XLM chosen ones is that's gonna save the day in the crypto space. It's just what I believe. I think all this stuff is just by design, man. All this stuff is by design. They doing this stuff, man. Because if it wasn't by design,
innocent people, boss, they're the one paying the price, man. Yep. You took $2 million from this guy. People, other dude died, and people committing suicide. Come on, man. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and it's just not right.
It's not right. It's guys. It's just the agenda. They want to keep you working. Like I told them, they want to keep you working. They got to have taxpayers. They got to have some people in the diamond mine that keep mining so they can keep eating their steak and lobster. They don't want you to have the asset. And I keep telling you guys, look at the GameStop situation with the stock market. When the GameStop went crazy, and they saying these people they band together, and GameStop price went up real high, and all these people started making a lot of money. These elite people got on CNN, NBC, whatever they got on, and say, hey, we can't have that. We can have them messing up the stock market and coming together because they know. You see, so y'all understand what is going on. XRP XLM, man. So I can say I'm gonna drag this on. But let's get into it. We have check this video out with let me back up a little bit. Let me back up so you guys can see this. This is dealing with the banks. Check this out, guys.
The bank HSBC is to close 114 branches across the UK from next April as part of modernisation plans. It says there's been a decline in the number of customers going into its premises, while the use of its digital app has almost tripled. Our business.
You've just heard on the BBC, 6 p.m. on the 30th of November 2022. HSBC has just announced branches from April next year will be closing. There's going to be nearly 200 branches that are closing. So I've been predicting this. I've uploaded many uploads with regards to this. CBDC is coming. If you haven't prepared or you think it was a joke, well, here's your evidence.
So basically what it is, the banks, I think it's HSBC, whatever, they closing out a lot of branches, right? And this is what's going on, guys, because like I said, even Bank of America around my way, they're closing down a lot of branches because, you know, a lot of people is not going into banks no more. You know, people just is online. So when you, I give you a challenge today. You know, take time out and drive to your bank and see who's in the bank, or see who's standing outside in the bank. It just nothing but older people going to the bank, cashing their little retirement check or cashing their little check they getting for the government. That's all. That's only people who going to the bank. So the Bank of America, like I said, from my end, guys, I see them close down a lot of branches because they not paying people. People is working remote for Bank of America. I call Bank of America, you know, get some straightened out. This girl, I hear dogs in the background because she at home. They don't need, like I said, and they saving money because they don't have to rent out a commercial property, you know what I'm saying, to keep the bank running. So they saving money like that. You know what you think? What you think, Gogo?
Listen, they was closing down these banks. Now see, it's becoming more widespread. They actually started closing down these banks back in 2021. They was chopping the times off. So if the bank supposed to have opened at 8 o'clock, it wouldn't open to noon. Or if it was supposed to close at 4 o'clock, it'll close at noon. So like they was closing the bank back in 2021. We're just seeing it now more prevalent here in 2022 going into 2023. Stand by. 2023 going into 2024 ain't gonna be no more banks. Everything gonna be on a digital aspect. Now, the only way it does not happen like that, well, I'm not gonna even say that. I'm gonna stand with it and say a lot of more banks are gonna be closing because they've been started back in 2021. And this was before we knew what was actually going on in the digital market.
Yeah.
See, we didn't know. Think about where we were last year around this time. Did we have all the information what we have today? Absolutely not. So think about the information that we don't know as of yet that's going to come into next year as it unfolds. It's going to be something. And a lot of people are going to be surprised, but you know, you got to get with the program or get left behind.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Boss.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, the guy said, that the use of the digital app kind of tripled, right? And as far as me, I'm a millennial with that word, right?
Yeah.
And then I think after my generation, it's the Gen Zs. So all these young folks, man, like they not going to no banks, man. Everything is already digital. You know, everything is already digital. I don't remember the last time I went to a bank. You know, to pay the bills and to transfer money, I do everything online. You see what I'm saying? So to keep that, to save money and to keep that overhead like low, you might as well just go ahead and close a bank. And like the boss said, everybody working remotely anyways. So what's the point of having all these physical locations for? You know, it's either you get with the program or you get left behind. And we already see what's going on with these machines at Walmart, all these self-checkout machines, you know? It's already happening. So it's just a matter of time before it becomes, it takes over.
So let's get into this right here. Is somebody else?
I think it's quite likely that the CBDC will arrive, and it will also be the subject of the currency reset at the same time. At some point, the world is going to go into a crisis, or a country is going to go into a crisis. It might be the UK, it might be Italy, might even be the United States, but something is going to happen. Things are very, very taut in the financial world at the moment. When that happens, I think they will close the banks. You'll wake up on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning and hear the news that they've shut the banks, they're not going to open on Monday. And then by Monday evening or Tuesday, you'll get the announcement that we're having a new currency, the CBDC, and don't worry, it'll be 1-to-1 against the old currency. But there'll be some restrictions on your ability to convert your old money into the new money. So if you're poor and you have a small bank account, it'll be converted 1-to-1 straight away. And you'll probably even find that you get a free gift from the government to kickstart the system. Maybe £3,000 or £5,000 will be given to every citizen gratuitously to kickstart the system in the new CBDC. But if you have 100,000 or 1 million in the bank, you're going to be told, yes, it's 1-to-1, but you're going to have to wait to convert it to the new currency. Now, wait means never. We all know that, but they won't tell you that. They'll say it's a temporary suspension because we're in the middle of a crisis. The people are rioting in the streets and we need to calm the system. So here's some free money, everybody. Go and enjoy yourselves. And by the way, the rich can't convert their money for a while, but they'll be able to do so later. So if you happen to own Apple bonds, they'll be denominated in the old dollars. You won't be able to, it'll still be old dollars. You won't be able to convert those old dollars until you've got the cash. But when you get the cash, you'll need permission to do it. And you're not going to get that permission. It'll be exactly like we had in Britain back before 1975, when we had the exchange controls. You needed permission from the Bank of England. I mean, I remember when I travelled abroad the first time, I was allowed to take £50 with me abroad. Didn't go very far.
No, and yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So basically, what it is, guys, like I said, is shouts out to James Rue, XRP, retweeting this, saying ICE 9 banking system freeze confirmed. Silver Thompson retired wealth manager in Switzerland. So he was a wealth manager in Switzerland. Trying to give you the 911 on CBDCs. See what is going on, and CBDC is supposed to go live. I think for the Fed coin for the US, I think it's in July or June, something like that. They're supposed to be going live with their CBDCs. So basically what it is, guys, we always tell you guys, get your XRP XLM up because it is coming. James K. Fowling, this is the boss right here. James K. Fowling, the parties have begun to file under seal their replies to the opposition of the motion of the summary judgment. The public redacted version of the replies are due by Monday, December 5th, but it is possible we will see them sooner. So that is going on with that. Getting the replies and getting all this stuff sooner than that. Also, we'll have this from why did the Valley Capital seeking permission to file a amicus brief for Ripple versus SEC? Check it out. Hit the refresh joint. Okay.
Capital seek permission to file an amicus brief.
So there were two really important issues we wanted to make sure were before Judge Torres and Judge Netburn in the case. The first was that there are use cases that we are undertaking, and we're just beginning. I mean, there's going to be almost as many use cases for this asset as you can imagine up new things, right? But that we are taking the asset and using it in a manner that is completely independent of Ripple. They have no idea what we're even doing. We're just out there making other businesses and using it as the plumbing for our businesses, right? So that was number one. Number two is that we had done a lot of homework on the asset, a lot of due diligence, as we would call it in our business. And all of the federal regulators, they had come out and said pre-SEC lawsuit that XRP was a virtual currency. So they actually had a settlement with FinCEN, which is part of the Treasury, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. They'd had a settlement with FinCEN back in 2015, where the statement of facts, I think it's the third fact, clearly states XRP is a virtual currency. You had numerous other regulators like the CFTC call it a virtual currency. You'd had the SEC itself publish a framework and speak publicly about if the asset is such that it could be used in lieu of fiat, so that you basically can take the value and convert it into something else very, very quickly, just like money. That is not a security. They had published a framework back in 2019 that basically said that. About the framework was on digital assets and how we test analysis of digital assets.
So basically, what it is, guys, even the SEC came out and said XRP is it's a currency, a virtual currency. You see, they already put it in there. That's why corruption is going on, guys. So before I go into this healthcare thing, what y'all think about that? The videos, boss.
I mean, like Jimmy said, man, when he filed an amicus brief, he want to let the judge know that, hey, what we doing over here don't have nothing to do with Ripple. And a lot of companies with the Tap Jets and Ironmet came out and said the same thing. Like, XRP Ledger is open source. Anybody could use it and do whatever they want to do with it. It don't have nothing to do with Ripple. And us retail investors buying XRP, we don't have nothing to do with Ripple, the company. We're not investors in the company. So, and like the SEC, man, like I say, they book smart, but they're not street smart, right? Like, how you going to come out before and agree that the XRP is a virtual currency, but now you're throwing out a lawsuit saying that is not? Common sense, man. You already said that, so why now you buying your tongue now? You see what I'm saying? And throwing out a lawsuit and trying to create distraction. And the thing that you're supposed to be focusing on, you're not doing that. People are losing lives and money, but you're throwing a lawsuit just to distract and delay.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm going down with the shit ball. There ain't nothing that they can tell me or do or say to me that's gonna make me sell the bags. The bags is here, and it's here to stay, boss. I'm straight.
Yeah. What you think, Go? You selling the bag?
Listen, I'm sell my bag. No, I already spent that money. That money's gone. Listen, you know how much money we waste in a year, and without thinking about it, we probably waste more money than I actually spent collectively. So, me personally, I'm not selling my XRP. I'm not selling my XLM. I'm gonna let it sit till it can't sit no more. And when it can't sit no more, I'm gonna buy some more and let that sit with it. As far as I want to go back to the video when they say they're gonna give people their money 1 for 1. But if you have $1 million, they're gonna make them people wait, and 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna give them that 1 for 1. So if you have a lot of money in the bank, what I would do, I'm not you, of course, and this is not financial advice. I would buy gold, and I would use my Glint card. I would not have money in the bank, because if and when that happens, you don't want to be losing $1 million or $500,000. You know, at least you have that money in gold, and with your Glint card, you can use that card to pay your bills. You can use that card just like any other Visa card, but I wouldn't have it in the bank like that. I just wouldn't. They're gonna try those people who have $500,000, $1 million in them that account. They're gonna try them people. And for the lower accounts that doesn't have much, of course they're gonna give them that 1 for 1. That's nothing. They're gonna give them a little extra, like what he said. Everybody gonna be out in the street riding, and it's gonna be like a purge going on. Almost like a purge. And it's gonna get bad. But listen, I'm telling you now, me personally, I'm not selling my XRP. I'm not selling my XLM, and I'm buying everything on that ledger. I'm stacking everything on that ledger before it gets to a penny, because once it gets to a penny, you ain't gonna need to touch your XRP in your XLM. So everything on that ledger, them Sologenics, Casino Coin, XR Dodge, XR Gold, XR Silver, buy as much as that stuff as possible, because it's less than a cent. So think about when it goes to a cent, you have now doubled and tripled or quadrupled your money. Okay, so that's just something to think about. Again, this is not financial advice.
Yeah, and you gotta understand CBDC. The CBDC, or the central bank digital currency, what it is that it can run on an XRP ledger. Why not get the asset that these central banks is going to use, or the Bank of America is what they're going to use to transfer money cross-border payments? Why not get that asset? And this is why guys, I gotta understand, this is why they took it out of the United States. Coinbase just took the Stellar wallet off the wallet. I mean, Coinbase wallet took Stellar off their XLM, and I won't be surprised if they take Stellar directly off. I just talked to one of my boy V Jones. He told me that, I don't know how true this is. He's seen an article that they're gonna take Stellar off Coinbase sometime next year. He said. So I don't know how true that is, but this is what he said. So guys, I don't want y'all to take no chances. Crypto class, you listening? I don't want to take no chances. Take your stuff off the exchange, man. Especially your XRP and XLM. Don't take no chance, man. But let's get into this, because I want to talk about this. I put this in the crypto class yesterday. And basically what it is, guys, let me blow this up. This is XRP Healthcare. Scalable for health service. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people is not talking about this. But I think I should talk about it. And this is basically what it is, by leveraging the equal features of digital assets and combining them with the XRP ledger, robust blockchain technology. We can reach our vision that allows people to send money quickly and effortlessly across different borders in exchange for goods and service. This is XRP Healthcare, guys. Also, our main purpose will to bring in new aspect of help and support to the existing healthcare and pharmaceutical structure. We created XRPH, which is the XRP Health, to be the native token for our developing ecosystem, guys. So it's a cryptocurrency, which is the XRPH that they coming out with, that is going to run on an XRP ledger. So this is it right here. It's an app possibly going to have. XRPH will provide this decentralized market place suitable for everyone to purchase pharmacies and healthcare products. Healthcare products, which is, let me blow this up, which is, they have like marijuana, cannabis. They're gonna have different pills. What I believe that what it is, that is somebody in Jamaica, Haiti, or whatever, if they have the XRP ledger and they have the XRP healthcare coin, they can send that crypto to whatever pharmacy or whatever they have overseas, whatever, and they can just go ahead and pay with that. So let's say your mom, you live in America, your mom live in Haiti, they can just, okay, mama, send this to the pharmacy or whatever. If they own an XRP ledger, you can send that token over there and you can pay for it, and then the pharmacist, whatever country they're in, they could go ahead and get the medicine. You see? So that's something that it's a use case that they have on the XRP ledger. Now, let's go back to this. So, with the XRP provided, just read that. So this is the kicker. Now, if you see this, the XRP healthcare issuing address was a black hole 2 weeks after its inception. Over 1 million token supply will never increase. So basically what it is, guys, is that it's only 100 million tokens made. That's it. Only 100 million tokens will ever be made. It won't increase. That right there, God, is bullishness in itself. With only 100 million tokens supply, and it would never increase. So if this thing do what it do, the price is going to go up, guys. So this is big, and XRP, they are making moves out here, and you playing around and day trade your XRP. You want to be an idiot and do stupid stuff like that. Now, XRP healthcare, and here you go. The airdrop will be for XRP8 investors and long-term holders. So this is the kicker. We plan to have our private sale first and then pre-sale afterwards, sometimes in Q1 of next year. Details to be announced soon. Stay tuned for the updates. Over here in TNS Bosses Inc., I'm going to try to stay on top of this for you guys and an update. I'm not a financial advisor. Right now they have I will put the trust line in the description, so you will be able to go ahead and get the trust line through your Zoom wallet. So when this thing do go live, you will be able to buy some XRPH, which is XRP healthcare, and you can add that as an investment. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. You see, and I guess somebody asked the question like, "Hi, you know, the airdrop will be only for XRP8 investors and long-term holders." Yeah, I just read that. So this is what I'm saying, guys. This is the XRP healthcare, and I did my trust line. You know, I think the boss did his trust line.
I did mine as well.
You did your quote trust line. So what it is, they just say, I guess they gonna do their little thing first, and then they're gonna have a pre-sale. I don't care the pre-sale, boss. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the price is. It's only 100 million made, and if when I get a chance to buy this thing, I'm gonna buy it because it's a game changer, and it got something to do with the healthcare, and it's running on the XRP ledger, and it's only 100 million. I keep saying that. So if this thing become big long term, what you think is going to happen, guys? What you think, Coco?
Everybody can't listen. Everybody ain't gonna be able to get it. If you don't get it right away, you're gonna miss out. And they gonna. This is what we call. They gonna. When they only make a certain limit, it's like when the Air Jordans come out. Not everybody can get the Jordans when they come out, right? If it's a limited edition, this is like a limited edition with this healthcare. They testing something, and if this goes well, guess what? Everybody ain't gonna be able to utilize it. So I don't care what the price is. I'm gonna buy me some of it as much as I buy, as much as they allow me to buy. You know, hopefully I'm in a good position for it too as well. So this is not financial advice, but I would buy some of it.
And like I said, you guys understand this. It's not going to be on the exchanges. It's going to be on the XRP Ledger Zoom wallet. You see, so if you don't got your trust line connected with it, you're not going to be able to get it. It's not going to be on Coinbase, it's not going to be on Binance USA, it's not going to be on like Big True, or it's not going to be on none of that. It's going to be on the Zoom XRP Ledger, and you're going to have to get it off your Zoom wallet if you're going to get it early. So crypto class, listen up. Go ahead and do, I sent the link to you guys. Go ahead and do your trust line if you have the Zoom wallet. And when it's go live, me and the boss will make a video and go ahead and try to buy what you can, you know, because who knows what's going to happen. You know, I know, boss, you just came back, boss. I don't know if you catch some of it.
Nah, I got it. You know, the beautiful thing about the XRP Ledger, man, it's open source, right? You have, you know, a lot of great minds, developers that could come and create something like this healthcare that we have, right? And just being part of the XRP community, you get something that's called an airdrop. If you was part of, you know, of the XRP community back in 2020, you got airdrop the Flare, Songbird, and all that good stuff, right? So the trust line basically is just, in layman's term, an address, right? Let's just say MFC want to send you a hoodie. Damn, how can I send you a hoodie, guys? I need your address. So go ahead and set up that address so I can know where to airdrop or where to mail this thing to you. That's all it is. All you can do is go to Google, Twitter, and a lot of these companies, they have the trust line set up where as soon as you click on it, the Zoom web pop up, and then you got a green low check. Then you go on your Zoom wallet, and you sign the transaction. It's that simple. So whenever the airdrop is ready to be dropped, you just get it. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, I like this time that we're living in, man, because I know that the finance sector, man, they're upset, and the pharmaceuticals, they're upset, man, because hey, y'all disrupt my cash flow, man. Like you mean tell me like I can go to a doctor and they get paid the right prescription instead of me paying $60, $80, I could use something like a Good RX and get a discount. And now I can use something on the XRP ledger and make it more cost efficient and more like, dang, I don't like that. Damn, I don't have to no more friction. That means that I don't have to pre-fund all these accounts around the world. I could just send the money right away. I know they're upset, boss. Coco, they're upset. They mad.
I'm happy for them. Like Big Farm deserve that. They've been getting over for they deserve exactly what's about to happen to them. They've been getting over on us for ages. And if you're a person, like I believe in naturalistic medication. Instead of traveling there, you just never know. They might have a system set up where that naturalistic medication that came out the zoo somewhere can come directly on your doorstep.
Yeah.
I don't believe in buying cough medicine. I believe in the naturalness of the trees and boiling that water and drinking it. Now you just never know. They might have something.
Yeah. So
and they know once they create these pills, man, these narcotics, man, people get so addicted to it and people are dying. And all they could do, man, is cut out a check to the family. What sense does that make, man? It don't solve nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they need to be disrupt because they've been corrupt for too long. So it's time for a change, man.
Yeah. So like I say, so right there, guys, that's the XRP Healthcare. You've been warned. You can't say you didn't know about it. Hey, if it do something, do something. If it don't, hey, it don't. Who knows? But knowing me, TNS bosses ain't Coco. Look, I want to find out, and on the back end of it, I want to be ahead of the game. That's what I want to be.
But you got to give it a chance because when we got the 1-to-1 on the Flare network, before it even came out, my Flare was worth 70,000. So why not take a chance?
Yeah, true that.
Come on, man.
With the Flare, Rothschild, Bilderberg, it said, it is still yet a click, and most people hands that XRP is actually meant for enterprise grade use case. So Coinbase wallet and other halted support and Ripple buybacks program is part of the grand plan of reduced retail access to XRP. Understand what you are holding, and I just want to put that in there because I agree with that. They is halting access to XRP, XLM, everything they trying to do, guys. So this is why you got to hold. Also, weird how the old gold-backed U.S. Treasury note, which is the USN, has a big X on the back. Just to show you guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
This is the old US backed currency that it was handing out, and you have the big old X in the back. So you tell me, there ain't nothing new under the sun, guys. And I always say that on this channel. You think that they don't know what they're doing? They will keep the same system. If it's not broke, then you don't have to fix it. They will keep the same system. You have to understand is that the players in the game, you have old ways but new tactics. What I mean by this is that they will put signs that old heads, and these old heads teach their kids the signs to recognize what to look out for you can keep the wealth in the family. So when you see stuff like that, they know what to invest in. They know where to put their money at. Just look at the signs. It will tell you without telling you. For normal people in a rat race, you drive by stuff, you don't pay attention. It's just an everyday thing. To you, it's just a sign. To them, it is something that's showing them there how to make money. When you dig more into the space, signs mean things. Signs mean things. And I had to learn that biblically. And I had to learn that naturally, that everything means something. For you to see that big old X in the back, it is telling you something. And it comes up the same thing, guys, with the ISO 4217. When y'all look that up with the X currencies, nobody talks about that. Only on TNS Bosses Inc. I showed you guys that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna let them talk, but I'm gonna pull it up. What I'm talking about. Well, what you think about that? Coco, what you think about that, Coco?
With that money sign in the back.
Yeah.
That's what they call that. What's a word? Foreshadowing. It's symbolism. A lot of things are based off symbolisms, you know, and they put it all around us. We just, if you don't know about symbolisms and certain tactics they use, and they'll put it right in front of you. But if you don't know about it, and if you're not a person that reads, of course you're not going to know about a lot of things. It'll be right there in front of you the whole time. And you know, then it'll hit you once it happens. It's going to hit you harder. You know, you've been seeing this the whole time. It was right here in front of us, you know. So I just feel, you know, that right there is by design. You know, you just got to pay attention and read more. And this is a good channel because, listen, a lot of the things I wouldn't even be up on. This is my first time ever seeing something like that. So I'm surprised to see a big X on the back of $1 like that.
Boss.
And like the boss said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And you know, to piggyback off Coco, you know, they put all the information in the book. They know damn well a lot of people are not going to read. You know, you go to a bank and open a bank account, you don't read the fine point, but you know, somewhere in there, they saying that that's not your money anymore, it's my money, right? They put all that information out there in the book. You know, they do all these research, all these things psychologically, like them. If you see the McDonald's sign, that the red is supposed to trigger something. They doing all that stuff in the background, but people not paying attention to. They just know that as soon as I pull up in that drive-through and I order my meal, by the time I get to the window, better be ready. That's all people care about.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? That's all they care about, man. And like you said, we got to start paying attention. Nothing happened for no reason, and nothing is new under the sun. Start paying attention, man. Instead of us trying to climb the ladder, let's try to own that ladder. Let's try to do things that's different, man. Start reading more and doing research and you know what I'm saying, moving like correct, you know what I'm saying? Money begets money, man. Like the conversation that these folks have with their children when they're kids is not the same that we had. Like we didn't have no mentors or no guidance or no dads and, you know, teaching about anything. So now we got to take action and we got to take the lead. Like when we have our family now to go ahead and do that, we got to start doing things differently because the old ways are not, it's not happening for us. So we got to start doing things differently, start reading and doing research and all that stuff. You know, it's out there, but we just got to pay attention to it.
Yeah, guys,
you know,
you have to learn to step away from the noise. Learn to step away from the noise. That's what you have to learn how to do. But let me show you this. This is what I'm talking about. This is the X once again. Let me blow this up. That's the X right here. Okay. Maybe somebody who's probably missing something too on this thing. But also to show you, this is the highlighted for you guys. X currencies, funds, precious metals, and super national currencies. And as you can see right here, ISO 4217 precious metal codes, super national currencies. You see that? And the codes for precious metals, you can see it is XAU, XAG for silver, polonium, XPD, and platinum is XPT. And that is a chemical symbol of the letter X, troy ounce, US or Euro 1. and best the US one are Euro 1. And it say right here, I'm gonna say it again, purchase limit for supranational currencies, and all of them begin with a X. So guys, y'all have to understand. That's a little snippet, and that's the ISO 4217.
So, question, boss. Which one belong to the gold?
What you mean? Which one belong to the gold?
The gold medal, like the actual gold. Does that
Talking
fall
about
under
the XA?
I think it's XAU.
Yeah.
XAU? Okay.
Yeah,
XAU. And this is what I'm saying. And I tell people all the time, and a lot of people don't talk about that. Maybe somebody smarter than me. I'm not the smartest one, guy. I'm not. I'm putting this stuff together. You know, maybe in the comment section, y'all gonna say something. Nah, that don't mean that, and it's mean that. All means. You right. You want a cookie? Kudos. Congratulations. You know more than me. That's it. Okay. But I'm seeing something. I know what I'm seeing. And like I said, you see the ISO 2022, XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, all of them got the ISO 02022. And you looked at our last video, they were saying they going live with ISO 2022, all type of stuff, man. Look at that last video. I'm not going to go into it, but this is what they are saying. And you see the big X on the back of the gold dollar. Man, boss, I
like I
don't know.
said, man, we've been drugged, man. People are sleeping. We got something covering our eyes. We not paying attention, man. But as soon as they know to tame the beast. Well, let me give them a little $500 in food stamp. They gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me send them another stimulus check. They straight, man. You know, they get that little 1,200, 600. They happy. They good. They trying to keep you, man, keep you at bay, man. They don't want you going out in these streets and going crazy. They want to keep you, man, because somebody got to work. They ain't gonna work. You think gonna be cutting grass and doing all these hard labor? You think they gonna do it?
Heck no. They not gonna do that. They not gonna do it, guys. They want you coming to cut their grass and you know get your little small business, and then you feel like you doing something you all world. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't knocking people's small business, but this is what they are. You know, they not gonna go out there. They want your kids to do that. But real quick, there you go. ISO 2022 XRP XLM Coin Algorand XDC. This thing keep popping up, but this is it right here. Well, I think Cardano in there, but you're missing. I forgot what you're missing. And but ISO tokens, guys. I don't know what to tell you. This is just what I found from my research, guys. So basically, what it is, guys, is this right here: XRP rich list. Let me blow this up. Yeah, like I said, you got over 6 million XRP, 0.01%. 441,240 XRP. You're looking at what? 0.1%. Look at the 1%. Over 60,000 XRP. I'm down here in 10%. That's where I'm at, boss.
Hey man, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm in front of the class.
I'm down at 10%. That's where I'm at, 10%. But look, 30,000 XRP, 18,000 XRP, 3%. Just like the new 1% of the world of XRP do what it do. 4%, 11,000, 5%, 9,150 XRP. And be 10 part this 2,350 XRP, you could be in the top 10%.
That's
of
crazy.
XRP rich list. And you won't go ahead and oh my God, man.
It gets you upset, man. It really do, like, man.
Anyway,
like, the opportunity is never going to come back around, dude. The worst that can happen is me going back to work, guys, and I've been doing this my whole life. That's the worst. But think about the upside, man. Think about the millions and possibly billions of dollars that could be made. The new millionaires going to be the billionaires, the new billionaires going to be the trillionaires, man. The worst that can happen is me going back to work. That's the worst. That's it. But the upside is so much grand. Like, it's, come on, man. Come on, man. Give yourself a chance. Bet on yourself, man. Bet on yourself and give yourself an opportunity. Give yourself a fair shot at life, because nobody gonna do it for you, man.
Yep.
You know, you probably got 100 grand, 90 grand in the bank. It means nothing. That 90 is probably worth 25. It means nothing, man. People in India, when they get paid, they go trade it for real asset, gold and all that good stuff. But you holding on to your cash because as black people, we ain't never had nothing. Dang. But as soon as we get it, it goes just as fast. As soon as we get it, we go buy all these purses and vacations and cars and all that stuff. But you got to go right back to going slave to make the money. You're not investing in real asset that can create that cash flow, that passive income, man. Things that they don't teach in school. You have to start changing your mind, folks, man.
Yeah.
It's not so many videos. Too many videos we're gonna keep doing. This thing must come to an end.
Yeah.
And this is the final lap, like I said in the last video.
For Coco, I'll let you go. I'm gonna let you talk. Let me put this up right quick. With this last little slide. Yeah, this is where we at here. So, digital perspective, I believe, flip the switch moment may be bigger than just XRP. It may be a Twitter to X.com to Starlink to XLM to flip the switch on the new internet of value. And I believe that. It might flip the switch and everything might just go in motion. Starlink gonna be rocking, you know, SpaceX, all these satellites that they got up. XLM gonna be rocking because it's kind of quiet. Like I said last video, Caleb got a space center. I guess they doing something now, you know. So y'all gotta understand, like these people is making this stuff for no reason. And then, like I said, we did one video, boss, that the people who used to work for SpaceX got a pizza place and they call it Stella Pizza. So you gotta understand, like, why would they call it Stella Pizza? Like, man, I don't. Maybe I'm tripping, but I was like, you know, if I'm tripping, bro, let me know if I'm tripping.
You ain't tripping.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm tripping, man, because it's like
you ain't tripping.
You're looking too much into it. You know, it's not that. This is looking stuff on the surface.
Okay.
Then you know what? Then stay with your fiat dollars. Still putting your money in the bank. Go to your rent your yachts, rent your stuff like that, and have a good time. Because when this CBDC come and they start giving you 1 for 1, you see what I'm saying? Oh my God, thank you. Your 1 for 1 gonna be for dollar. My XRP is gonna be 1 for 1 with gold. How you like that? I'm done, boss.
Okay. and no telling what that gold price, an ounce of gold gonna be. Listen, what things are costing us, and we're in hyperinflation. So think about this. All right, we're in hyperinflation. Everything is high. Things are not gonna go down. They're gonna recreate something where a certain level of people are gonna be able to afford it. People think that everything is just gonna go down the way it used to be. No, prices aren't gonna go down. They're not. They're just going to come up with a new financial system where there's only a certain amount of people that can actually afford that. You know, the working class is going to be working for a long time.
Yep.
If you're in that working class, I hate to tell you, you add 10 more years on to whatever it is you're trying to do. Because if they're going 1 for 1, think about how with hyperinflation, what your house, a regular 3-bedroom house right now is running you close to $1 million. You know, it's running you close to it. 700, 600, it's in the 6s for a 3-bedroom. So people really feel like the housing market is going to go back to the 3s and to the 2s. There's no such thing. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Prices aren't going to go down that much. All right, but what's going to happen is a new financial system is going to be enacted, and this is going to be only a certain limit of us that can afford to actually put gas in the car. Everything going to be electric. You're going to be in the rich class if you can actually go buy some gas. You can buy gas? Oh my God. You know, people going to look at you with antennas like, how you can afford gas? Yes, I can afford gas. And I also have a vehicle as well. That's how amazed you're going to be here in the coming years. Watch how next year, watch in 2024 how things will change. It's going to just go in a flip of a switch, you're gonna see things change right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially intelligence.
And let me
Don't go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but let me go. You done, Coco?
I was gonna say, even within the law enforcement. Now, what if they enact some robots to be patrolling and to be in? What if they have robots? You know, hey, they had it before. These movies are they foretell things to come.
Yeah.
So hey.
Yeah. So let me show y'all the foo-foo. This is the foo-foo that y'all people think it's a game out here. You think that these people don't know what they're doing? They've been having meetings since 2013 about XLM, XRP, and these tokens. And the very person who's in the office right at SEC has said it. Let me show y'all something, what is going on right here. And it just came out. Y'all think it's a game. Let me blow this up. This is Gary Gensler, right? Speaking to whoever he's part of MIT, right? And as you see right here, a payment token. You see Bitcoin 2019, 157 billion currency market. Once you see up here, XRP in 2013, 11 billion. Ripple is an rapid cross-border application. Well, he's saying XRP, Gary Gensler, is what? XRP is a payment token? Really? Also, what did they just ban on the Coinbase wallet? Bitcoin Cash. Really? I think was it Bitcoin Cash? It was Bitcoin Cash, right? Also, what else is up here? Stellar Consumer Protocol for Ledger Chain. Stellar. What else is up here? IOTA. What is this? ISO 20022, ISO 0222, XRP ISO 02222, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is what they were doing in 2013. It's telling these people what to invest in. This is payment tokens. And you people still think it's a game out here? They telling these people what to invest in to set their future. This is the elite. They weren't telling y'all this at work in the PTA meeting. They weren't telling y'all this. They didn't give y'all this in the benefit package. They just gave y'all that they give y'all that what y'all can do, what y'all put y'all money in, which is fiat. They talking about XRP as the payment system. Then they sue XRP because they knew what was happening. Come on, man. Wake up. Any last word, boss?
Yeah, like I said, like I'm telling people, man, it's the final lap. There's not too many videos we're going to be doing, guys, and somebody got to be working, right? Somebody got to be paying the taxes. They're going to use the money so they can go to the Hamptons and fund wars and all the, whatever makes them happy. They need you to go ahead and do the hard labor, and they just collect the taxes, right? And we just connected dots for you with the ISO 4217 with all the X's, ISO 222, with all the X's. Elon Musk, I think with the Starlink, the logo, I think the X, there's some type of X he put the emphasis on it. So his son name would start with an X, and Twitter might become X.com. It's something with the X's, right? So I think it would be wise, guys, not financial advice, trying to get some of these ISOs, man. Try to get some of these ISOs. The ball just show you a list to be in the top 10%. You don't need much. You don't need much, man. To get like 2,000 XRP is probably what, I don't know, $500, $600. You got that in the bank because you just came from vacation.
Yeah,
I know you did. So go ahead and get that, convert that fiat, put it in something tangible, something real. Something that has some type of value to it, man, But you don't want to look back and wish that you could have invested or wish that you could have invested more, man. I don't live life with no regrets, man. So go ahead, man. Take accountability, man, for what's going on in your life. Take the chance, bet on yourself. I can't bet on you. Only you can bet on you. Who know you better than you? Right? Who know you better than you? Go ahead and take the chance, man, because this is the final lap is coming to an end. And when this thing happens, guys, it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Hoover down, dude. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. People going to wake up and they look at their ledgers. It's going to be zeros, a whole bunch of zeros.
Oof.
A whole bunch of zeros. So that's all I gotta say.
Any last word, Coco? You going back to work after them? You see them zeros, huh?
Listen, when I see them zeros, I'm gonna have to give them a little letter.
Okay.
Because you know what? I'm about to go and lead some other shit. That's what I'm about to go do. But I want me some XRP t-shirts and some XRP sweater shirts. That's what I want.
Okay.
You know,
I got
XLM,
you.
the Starlink on there. You know, I want all type of symbolisms on there. I want everything on them shirts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell everybody, like how the boss said, take you $500, take you $100. If you take you $100, you're gonna be good. $100 right, gonna be good. Because you just gonna times that by 37,500, them $100, however many XRP you get, and that's gonna change your life. Them $100. So it's really no excuse. You don't have to take a lot. You could take $100 and buy you XLM, take another $100 and buy you XRP and just let it sit. That stops nothing. That doesn't change your life. That doesn't alter your life. You would not miss 100. If you're in the working class, you're not gonna miss that. Do you one day overtime, you've made that money back. Okay. And just, you know, have patience. Stop being emotional about what's not happening and where the price at. Take your emotion out. You know, real investors understand this. You know, in order to make money, it takes money to make money. You got to take a risk. And this is the kind of risk you want to be in, because you know crypto is coming back up. This is what you know. This is not a matter of if, this is a matter of when. It's coming back up. So you want to be in this crypto market, and you want to be in the right assets. And the right assets is everything they have told you. Get everything on that ledger, get your XLM, get your XRP, and sit back and watch the show. All right. And you're going to be okay. Stop looking at that price. Stop calling the boss, sweating it, crying by. Just stop. Just sit back and chill. Do what you've been doing. Have your everyday routine that does not require you to be emotional about what you have already spent the money on. You ain't crying about that t-shirt you bought, that purse you bought, them sneakers you bought. Don't cry about this month. Don't cry about this crypto. Do you know you've already spent that money? You just sit back and wait. That's all you need to do. And that's my last words.
Yeah, like I say, if you feeling that type of way, take that time to educate yourself on more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Take that time to know more about crypto space, know more about the asset you invested in. Once you know about the asset you invested in, you won't have no room for doubt because you know what you invested in, and that's what me and the boss always do. We find ways. I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning trying to help the crypto class out, help you guys out, get the information for you guys. The whole XRP community, trying to help everybody out, and that's what we do, man. We, what I'm saying, we not asking for no money. We ain't doing none of that. All we do is try to help people out to get to where they need to be. But once again, they like and subscribe. Like always, man, the boss, Coco, queen of the money team. Thanks for joining us. Always good to have you. Like always, guys. Crypto class, shout out to y'all. Hope y'all doing well. You gonna keep rocking, man, to this thing end, man. TNS Bosses Inc. We out of here. Peace out.
All right, thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.